Hey y'all, been a while since I've done a video series for Heretical Druthers, but I saw Barbie tonight and I had to speak about it because I think it exemplifies a lot of issues in our culture and society, um, solely based on the people who either don't like the movie or don't understand the messaging in it. And I'm seeing particular groups that fit into this mold. It's like the people that say they don't understand the message are particularly older people who are so ingrained in patriarchy that they just can't see what is happening around them because they've just been in this system for so long. And then there's this other group who just reject it outright, who just like, oh, I don't even want to finish the movie. Like, I've seen women and men who said they've walked out of it just because they were so disgusted by it. And that group entirely is kind of stuck on the idea of the model of Barbie being what they should strive for. And the model of Ken, I guess, being what they should strive for, and having that kind of dismantled for them. And when I say model, I mean like not the model of Margot Robbie herself, because there's just different standards of beauty, and beauty is always in the eye of the beholder. But this idea that people felt that that model that is Margot Robbie, who plays Barbie, was being shown as you could be more than just Barbie. You know, like, and all the Barbie dolls that came out weren't really what was shown in our real world. Like, Barbie could be president. When has a woman become president? It hasn't happened yet. So it's great to have these Barbies saying, oh, we have a Barbie president doll. Okay, let's vote for one. Still hasn't happened yet. And I think that pissed off a lot of people who like probably loved and worshipped that idea of Barbie, and realizing that they're still stuck in this patriarchy. They're still stuck in this false reality that they thought, oh, women are equal now. Women have the ability to be president. And there's a difference between ability to be president and what's the right word? Equal opportunity to be president. The ability exists, but the equal opportunity doesn't exist. And I think that really set people off. It kind of like made their heads explode because they think it's equal. And then watching this movie, you're like, oh shit, it's not. And instead of just recognizing that and getting angry at the system, they get angry at the messenger. And that just like, oh, it's like they're so close to being angry at the right thing, but they just miss it. And it's frustrating. And the older people, like, I don't want to give them a break, but they're older, and it's hard, you know, the saying, teach an old dog new tricks. It's hard to wake people up. And I hate using the word wake people up because most of the people that use that terminology are the people that also need the awakening. But the term I should say is it's hard to get people who are so ingrained in a system for so long to see that the system that they are in is a patriarchal system. Even though they're 60, 70, 80 years old and they've seen the patriarchy get further and further dismantled, they don't still see that there's more to go. They probably see, oh, how much further can we go? And they don't see that there's more to go. And I think that's where they kind of get stuck. That there's still societal and cultural pressures that exist that still need to be dismantled. And laws can't really change that. Regulations can't change that. The only thing that can change that is culture. Like, our cultures have to change. Our systems have to change. There's a bunch of there's like a great line where Ken goes into, spoiler alert, goes into some corporation and asks to be hired because he's a man and that's all the qualification he needs. And the guy's like, no, we are a diverse company. We're not just going to hire you because you're a man. It's very patriarchal. And Ken's like, come on, I just came into this world. I could see everything that's going on. It's like, sure, you got a few women, but it's still, I'm still a man. You're going to hire me. And the corporate guy's like, yeah, but we don't tell people that. It just made me laugh because I'm like, that's so true. I mean, like, every corporation puts on this front and makes a minimal effort to kind of get women into the corporation. And it's just not enough. And it's odd because the right calls them woke for even trying to do it. And it's like, they're not even woke. Like, they're putting on a face, a different face, to show people that they're, diversifying, but they're not really diversifying. Like, diversification would be equal opportunity, not just say, okay, women have the ability to do it. Say, okay, you acknowledge they have the ability to do it, but then how come they're not equally spread out? I mean, because you look at the workforce these days, it's close to being equal, and it's not representative in the jobs, Anyways, that kind of made me want to really put out a quick video about the Barbie movie, because it really inspired a lot of conversations between me and my wife tonight, and had to put this out there because it is definitely a culture that needs to be dismantled, this patriarchy that we are still in. All right, good night.